tầm 2 tiếng à.
There's never been something like this in my time, so please be extremely...
On Saturday evening, August 16th, 2025, Illinois went from summer calm to sudden chaos. Around 3:00 p.m., strong storms surged in from Wisconsin, fueled by sweltering Chicago heat with temperatures soaring into the mid-90s. By the time the system reached Belvedere and the greater Chicago suburbs, it carried with it torrential rain, hail the size of quarters to ping-pong balls, and wind gusts topping 60 mph. In a matter of minutes, quiet neighborhoods were unrecognizable. Roofs were torn off apartment buildings, cars were buried under debris, and thousands of residents grabbed their phones to capture what looked and felt like a tornado. But while the National Weather Service later confirmed the damage came from powerful downbursts and straight-line winds, the destruction told a different story to the people living through it. By nightfall, more than 70,000 homes and businesses across northern Illinois were in the dark, families left without power, neighborhoods blocked by fallen trees, and entire streets turned into danger zones. As the winds tore through Belvedere days, plains in Chicago's northwest suburbs, residents found themselves caught in the middle of a storm they swore felt like a tornado. For many, the chaos began with a sound, a roar, like a freight train, followed by the crash of trees snapping and glass shattering. Tree down on 8th and 5th Avenue. Our backyard is a total disaster, absolutely insane. And there were no sirens for this storm. On 6th Street, neighbors described the damage as a mini tornado. Hail the size of quarters-pounded cars, shredding siding, and leaving people scrambling for cover. With no warning sirens, families were left to their instincts, grabbing kids, pets, and whatever they could before racing for basements or interior rooms. The roof just ripped right off. Water was pouring down every hallway like waterfalls inside the building. We grabbed our cats and started helping neighbors get out. It was chaos. In Belvedere alone, over 4,000 residents lost power. Within hours across the Chicago metro area, that number soared past 70,000. Entire blocks went dark. Intersections became four-way stops. And for many families, the night stretched long with no timetable for when or if the lights would come back on. Heat. Within minutes of the storm's peak, emergency crews were already mobilizing. In Belvedere, the fire department, backed by neighboring agencies, responded to over 50 storm-related calls in just a few hours. Rescues from damaged homes, gas leaks, and dangerous debris became an all-hands-on-deck effort. Downed trees blocked major roads, forcing ambulances and police cruisers to reroute around entire neighborhoods. On Union Avenue, a massive oak split a home nearly in two. Miraculously, no serious injuries were reported. Officials say it's a testament to residents taking shelter quickly and crews risking everything to reach them. By nightfall, more than 70,000 people across northern Illinois were without power. KMED crews fanned out across the region, braving fallen lines and hazardous winds to restore electricity. But for many families, the blackout stretched through the night with no clear estimate on when the grid would be back online. In the middle of the storm's destruction, the first signs of resilience began to emerge. A reminder that in moments of disaster, survival is never just an individual act, but a community effort.
تبارك الله. أحبكم محبكم محب الخير سند السلمي.
While Belvedere bore the brunt of the storm's fury, it wasn't the only community caught in the chaos. Across the Chicago metropolitan area, suburbs from Mount Prospect to today's Plains faced a night of destruction. In Mount Prospect, the roof of an apartment complex was ripped clean off. Residents described water pouring down stairwells and hallways, not just from rain, but from ruptured pipes torn apart with the roof's collapse. Families scrambled to evacuate, carrying cats and dogs through waist-deep water as neighbors helped one another out of the building. In Des Plaines, massive trees toppled onto homes and vehicles, blocking major intersections. Flash flooding in DuPage County dumped nearly 2 and 12 inches of rain in under an hour, turning suburban streets into rivers. Drivers abandoned vehicles mid-road as water surged through neighborhoods. The storm's reach went beyond the city. At Lake Monroe, docks at Four Winds Resort collapsed under the pressure of gale-force winds. Boats broke free, colliding in the chaos, while campers at nearby Hardin Ridge scrambled to safety as trees crashed down around tents. One woman was pulled from the wreckage with serious injuries after a tree crushed her campsite. From shattered rooftops in the suburbs to battered marinas deep inland, the storm revealed just how vulnerable Illinois remains to fast-moving, high-intensity weather systems. Disasters that strike with little warning and ripple across communities miles apart,